particular spiritual power, particularly the nighttime. I mean the days as well, but particularly the nighttime. So it's good to be, in a good space with good people, having good thoughts about good things. And so I'm saying all that to say it's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that I'm here with you. They say the Lord will come like a thief in the night. Perhaps the Lord will come in the things that I write, and the things that we bleed, and the things that we read, and the things we recite. Maybe they're afraid I'll spit fire and these kerosene streets will ignite, or that I'll spit water in these barren streets to give life. And I've learned the thing that pulls a fiend to the pipe is the same thing that pulls a human being to the light. The love of love, a means to cope. So I try to inhale their dreams and exhale hope. Homeboy said, the people either feel it or don't. So you can inhale their dreams and exhale hope, but you better chew coca leaves and spit out dope. And that reminded me of a passage, and I quote, Allah will not change the condition of a people, and today change the condition is what's within themselves. End quote. Inshallah, I won't falter. Steady rocket your boat to swift traversing waters. Verses I've authored, I offer as a solemn sacrifice upon the altar in order to alter the current conditions of our sons and our fathers. And they say we need more black mayors and black lawyers. I say we need more black John Mayers to win Grammys for singing songs about our daughters, because we are caught in a culture of defeatism, worshiping victims and martyrs. We are not victims, but victors. We but witnessed our honor, our brilliance, our resilience, and our beauty is farther than pimping hoes, tricking dough, Gucci and Prada. From Sayo Street to Simpson Road, we are shook in the trauma of terrorism that precedes Al-Qaeda and Osama. Forget Bin Laden, Ben Franklin enslaved my great-great-grandmama, comma, great-great-grandfather, comma, indigenous nations are reservations, comma, but we caught in a coma, sleep. So the truth will have to come like a thief in the night. But if you're awake, you'll hear it in the things that we write, in the things that we bleed, in the things we recite. And because the truth will come like a thief in the night, being awake, I've learned, is the meaning of life. I've yet to learn the secret art of having peace at heart. I take the angst and the anger, make a piece of art, and then I speak it and I share it, and the peace departs to find its home in the warmth of the people's hearts. If I don't have peace with me, how can I have peace with God? It's all or nothing. You can't worship a piece of God. In fact, the peace of God's a facade where the secrets are. You worship God, remember God, until you're seeing God. And then you're hearing and you're seeing and the being God. In your hands and your feet and the being God. The human being, God. Only if the human beings knew who the human beings are, my Lord. I've got a soft spot for widows and killers, for orphans and oracles, for the saints and the sinners, for prophets and niggas. Every sword is a picture, every word is a sentence, every sign is a scripture. This world, this life is mostly lies and fitna. Everything in this world is cursed except for those who remember. So I opened the universe and wrote a poem in the center. A post-it note, you hold it close like your coat in the winter. This will make the sky blush and make outer space spasm. Take the head of a devil, turn his castle to a chasm. A 44 Magnum within my weirdolasm, since before Adam and before Adams. A-T-O-M, A-D-A-M, before B-C, A-D-A-M, P-M, Carpe D-M, T-H-E-M, Wharf Dean, with them. You know what's coming to me right now. This isn't the poem part. There's pieces of poems that are actually bleeding together right now, but we're just going to go ahead and ride with it, okay?
Okay.
So she asked, what does it feel like when the poem comes out? I said, it's like writing my insides out, and I got to get it out before my pen dries out, before my ego finds out. Can't let my ego find out. Because when I'm writing my insides out, My every fear, my every flaw flies out. In my ego, where those fears and flaws hide out. So whatever I do, can't let my ego find out. If I couldn't write my insides out, I'd probably blow my bloody mind out. And instead, I write and recite to bloom your third eye out. She said, oh, that's what danger, Dead Man Walking's all about. I said, yeah. She said, well, I'm glad you took the divine route. I said, yeah, I took the divine route, but it's only a matter of time before the world finds out. This is both heaven and hell coming out of my mouth. She asked, where's the truth hidden? I laughed, not because she asked, but because as I'm living, I remember the truth is hidden everywhere. Literally everywhere. There is no place you can scour, search, or visit except the truth is in it. The truth is hidden even in the question, where is the truth hidden? In truth, the truth isn't hidden. It can't be hidden. It is a true and living. Those that are seeking to hide the truth try to convince me and you that they hid it, but they didn't. It is not that the truth isn't being spoken. Perhaps we are not ready to listen. Certainly, we are not ready to listen. And you may be at home in my poem, and if not, you may just visit. And if you can't visit, I mean, maybe you shouldn't listen. My poetry is not for everyone. There's no navy blue, Yankee fitted. In fact, it's highly acidic, enough to burn through the mind of a critic. Why be a cynic? When we're moving beyond the speed of light, there is no difference between time and distance. Such are both here and there on the same instant. For instance, I'm both man and infant, both devil and angel. I'm both the witness and the witness, both monk and misfit. I am the medicine and this sick. And if you would like to know what the truth is, and I wrote the answer, the access to the seven senses, and I told sis, hold this close to your heart until your soul sits still in the summer solstice. She said, I can't keep my soul still. It's hard to hold my focus. She said, I've noticed that I can't seem to focus on any real goals. I can only focus on what's closest. She asked me, how do you know what your goal is? And I said, I don't. I mean, how does one save the souls of the soulless? An eviction notice stapled to the heart of the heedless. Souls left homeless, no place to reside in, so they hide out and slide in the bodies of two-eyed men. So my lyricism